Hi there, creative paper crafters. This is Angie, and I thought I would teach you guys today how to make a bookbinding card. It just has this fold right here. It makes it a little bit different. So I've already cut everything out. I've already daubed everything with the dauber. Oh, here's another card that I made with the leaves. So from Tiny Seasons, I believe, or Seasons. Yep. And then this here is Delight. This one, but it's just turned this way. And over here, I forgot to pull it out, but it's the Frolic. So we'll be using that today. All right. So what we're gonna do, and tiny plants, of course. You're gonna need the tiny plants. So I'm just going to move all these to the side so I don't lose them because I've already cut everything out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a whole piece of paper for your back. So basically it's like this. So I cut it straight down the long way, and the dimensions are 4 1/4 by 11, and that'll give you 2 cards. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you are going to score it. Where did I put that? It's right here. I have a little scoreboard. Okay, and the first score is at 4 1/4. So I'm going to take my little handy dandy tool. Is that the tiny end? Yep, that's the tiny end. All right. Sometimes it jumps off the line if I don't have it on the tiny end. All right, and then the other score is at 5 1/2, like so. Okay, so let's move the board. It's like an avalanche over there if you could see it. All right, so we're gonna just fold that in half. And you're still going to have this fold here. That's okay. You're going to bend it up. Okay, like that. All right. We're going to open it up. And we are going to tape it. Tape it down. I'll show you where. Or you could glue it. I'm more of a taper. Like that. All right, and I just realized I didn't cut myself out the inside portion, but that's all right. Okay, do that later. All right, so now the fold is complete. That is super simple. All right, so I've cut everything out. I've daubed everything on the edges. All right, and I've actually put tape on everything too, because I'm trying to make these videos like 10 minutes or less. And sorry, by the way, I went kayaking. If you're wondering about the 2 band-aids on my thumbs. And it was really difficult this time because I didn't know why until we got back, but the bottom of the boat had leaked all of its air out, and so the only thing keeping us up were the sides, which I didn't know. And so I was like, why are we not going? Why is this boat not going? Why am I working so hard? Am I that weak? And yes, I am that weak, but the bottom had deflated, so I got blisters from trying to row. All right, so I guess I should tell you the dimensions. This is 4 by 4. This is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm using the paper from this last September Kiwi Club kit. All right, this piece is a little bit trickier. It goes right here, and it's about 1 1/8 by 4. I was trying 1x4, but it wasn't quite big enough for the frolic. So I wanted the edges to stick out. I did that wrong because I want to put ribbon on it. Okay, so let's try not to stick that down to anything for a second. All right, so put that together without putting it down flat. Always forget the ribbon, but I really like the ribbon. All right, so I did do orange on this one, but that was because I had orange background. This one I ran out of orange, so I'm using like a red. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with black because the orange is just too bright. I don't think it would go. So, and I just got these from the dollar store. So, if you're wondering. All right, so I'm gonna take a really big piece, really long. I don't measure. And then I'm gonna just stick it on the tape. And I'm gonna wrap it like that, and it should stick on the tape. And I'm gonna wrap it again. I don't want it so tight that it's bending my paper there, and then just stick it down. Actually, that worked out better with the tape already undone. So a little bit left. Okay, so because there's ribbon, I mean, it would probably stick, but I'm just gonna add some more tape to this, like so. Like that. Okay. And just line it up with the fold of the card because you don't want it overlapping, or it'll hinder the opening of the card. Okay, so we've already got that going. So now we need to put on, like so, the Delight. I had to trim it down to fit the 4 inches and then daub it. All right, let me line that up. Like that, okay. And I'm just gonna kind of play, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put the middles on first on all the flowers. So I've got these, I call that the dinosaur paw, dinosaur print, not paw. Where's this one? And then this one. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. I mean, it's actually a flower, like a tulip or something, in the tiny plants. But I also thought these bigger flowers needed a middle, and so I decided to make those on the inside. Okay, and then this guy was a little bit trickier because my tape was so big. So I'm actually gonna put everything where I wanted. Yeah, I might have to take that bottom part off. I can't remember how I did it. Okay, take it off. All right, that'll help. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of place things where I think they should go. I forgot to tape this middle on. Let me do that real quickly. You could glue this too, but I'm not a gluer because I usually get all over my hands. And then it gets all shiny on the card, and I don't like the shiny. But if you're really good with, yeah, I like that. If you're really good with glue, then go for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, so I did put foam tape on this daisy. Let's see, I'm just going to kind of trace where I kind of want it to go. And I try to make it not visible to people. And if I do, then I try to erase it. So I'm just gonna put the little top here. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom and work our way to the top. So I have tinier tape, but I couldn't find it. So we're going with this. I'm just gonna fold in the tape. And I know you ladies are, you know how to tape. So I apologize that you're watching me tape things, but I just figured the whole kind of tutorial thing, you guys might like to see kind of the whole process besides the cutting. There we go. All right, sticky. So I'm just gonna line it up with the mark I made. Okay, there's a little tape sticking out. That's okay. I have a little, there. That should work. I have a little scrubby guy that can take tape off too, but I got it with my finger. Okay, so now we're gonna do the blue guy. Nope, we're gonna do the orange guy. He goes first. And like that. Now this is just my design. You can do whatever you want. You do not have to do what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna try to cover up those lines. And then here I've got foam tape. So a book binding card is just a fun way to make a card look different, but it's still very, very easy. I've made flowers. Well, of course that. I've made like pansies with it. I've made, I don't know, you could make a Halloween card. You could make a Christmas card. It doesn't matter what kind of card. It's just the folds. Okay. So I want to cover up those lines as best I can. All right, ta-da. And then on the inside, I didn't cut one out to show you, but I'll show you here. It's just a 4x4 piece of cardstock. That's all it is. So yeah, that's it. So 2 cards. Made this card like a Hello Fall kind of card, and these can be whatever. And if I leave them blank, I can use them for whatever occasion I want. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And have a good crafting day. Bye.